so I have already primed my eyes. I use Lumene eyeshadow base because it's cheap and it works really great and it's easy to blend eyeshadows onto it. And as a color base for this look, I am using Loreal Hip Cream Shadow Paint in Lofty. And I'm going to be applying it with a synthetic brush. Lofty is a very, very neutral champagne pink color. So it's not going to kind of interfere with the color of the powder eyeshadows, but it is going to provide some stickiness. So the powder eyeshadows will stick to my lid much better. And although I really, really love Clinique eyeshadows, they are usually not very pigmented. So this definitely helps to get the best from the color pigmentation. For this tutorial I am using a palette of Clinique purple shades that came out this fall. This is actually part of a bigger set of skincare and makeup, but I got my palette separately. I got it on eBay or Allegro, I don't remember which, because I wasn't really interested in the rest of the set, but I really, really like the palette. If you'd like to see swatches of this palette and read a full comprehensive review of it, then I invite you to visit my blog. I will leave a link in the description box. So, the first color that I'm going to use is this really beautiful shimmering rose shade. I'm using a pencil brush because I have small eyes. And this will give me more precision. And I'm just going to pat it on my inner corner, into my inner corner. With a flat shader brush, I'm going to take this shade, which is a really pretty golden purple shade, and I'm going to apply that in the center of my lid. This is one of the prettiest shades that Clinique make. It's a really nice reddish purple with golden shimmer. With a pointy crease brush, I am taking the darkest from the shades in this palette. This is a deep purple, and it's got a little bit of this really, really pretty dark rose shimmer infused in it, but you can't really see it unless you use it wet. So I'm just taking a bit on the tip of my brush and I'm placing that in my outer corner. Using the same brush, I'm just bringing it above my crease for a little bit more definition. This is quite intense, so I'm just going to use a blending brush to gently blend the edge of the eyeshadow. To soften it a bit. I'm going to reapply a little bit of the center color and the inner corner color. And I'm bringing it into my crease a bit. And the same goes for the golden purple color, which I've got on the center of my lid. And I'm also kind of bringing that into my crease as well. Now I'm applying a little bit more of this deep purple shade just in my crease and very near my lash line. Now with a quite dense blending brush, I'm going to take this golden purple color and I'm just going to use it to kind of blend out my crease and to make it a bit more shimmery as well. Like so. This palette presumably comes with a highlighter shade of some sort. This is a really, really beautiful silvery purple grey color, but it's very, very shimmery. So unless I was going for some kind of a Halloween flashback of the 80s look, I'm not going to use it just because it's too shimmery. So, for my highlighter shade, I am using the highlighter shade from another duo by Clinique. This one is called Doe-Eyed, and this is the highlighter shade. It's just a very neutral, slightly pinky highlighter shade. It's a satin formula, a soft shimmer formula, so it's just got a little bit of sheen to it, but nothing too intense. That would kind of disrupt this look. The colors complement each other so well that you really don't have to do any blending. It's just not really necessary in any way. Time for liner. I am using a pencil by Sephora. This is a pencil from their range of Electro liners, and this particular one is Electro Mauve. Now, I don't like Sephora brand eyeshadows. I think they're just very poor quality, at least the ones that I've tried. But I have yet to be disappointed by a liner of theirs. I think they make really nice inexpensive liners. I've tried many different formulas of eyeliners that they make, and I like all of them. So if you're looking for cheap, inexpensive liners, I really like Sephora liners. And this is a really nice color. It's kind of a warm mauve color. Very pretty. I'm going to follow up the mauve eyeliner with the darkest of the shades from this palette. I'm going to use it wet, mixed with an eyeliner mixing medium, because I really want to bring out all the beauty of the color. And this is actually it for my upper lid. I'm going to apply mascara now, and I'm using Clinique High Impact because I got a really, really generous sample of it. And then I'll be back to show you what I did on my lower lash line and the rest of my face. For my lower lash line, I wanted to kind of mix it up a bit and not go for the predictable purple. So I went for gold. And I'm using Clinique Cream Shaper for Eyes and Brightening Gold, which is just that, just a very light gold color. So I'm applying that all along my lash line. Just to kind of brighten up the look and make it more wearable. The purples are quite dark. They're sheer but dark. So I think a light gold color will nicely kind of balance out the look, since I want this to be a wearable day look. To intensify the gold eyeliner a bit, I'm going to go over it with a gold shadow from Clinique. So this is Clinique Spicy Quad, and I'm just using gold shadow. And I'm just gently going over the cream shaper with a gold shadow to set it and to intensify it a bit. And I'm also putting a little bit in my inner upper corner, just for a little bit of light there. And that is actually it for the eye look. I'm going to zoom out now and show you what I did on the rest of my face. And this is actually the complete look. On my cheeks, I used a little bit of blush by Clinique. This is a pinky peachy blush with golden shimmer. It's called Precious Posy, and it's supposedly a very good dupe for the famous NARS Orgasm blush. But if you go on MakeupByKasiaD and read the reviews for this product and compare them to the reviews for NARS Orgasm, this actually has much better ratings than the famous NARS Orgasm. And people who have both actually state in reviews of this that this blows NARS Orgasm out of the water. So I don't think you can get a better recommendation for a blow. On my lips, I used a very natural shade of lipstick. This is Clinique Different Lipstick in Sweet Honey, which is just a shade, a very natural rose shade, kind of Your Lips but better. And to give it a little bit of a shine, I used Max Factor Silk Lip Gloss in Peach Glow.